Okay. Well, let's see how this podcast goes.
Oh, I just assumed this is going to be a shit show.
Oh, probably.
I feel like
How about
fine.
Let's do a check-in, keep it to some hot topics, call it an hour, get the fuck out.
Yes.
Let's do that.
All right, cool,
That
perfect.
sounds great.
All right, going live in 3, 2, 1. Hi, hello. We are live. How's everybody doing out there? If anyone's out there, doesn't matter.
No one's in the chat.
Hi.
Yeah, it's okay. I have to drink water. Val has redeemed some of my points.
Oh,
for my
there
channel,
you go. Woo.
Wait, right now?
so. It's okay. It's just me.
You know, I've been having trouble with this stupid thing because it still says no one's in the chat, but are there people in the chat?
So I'm just seeing stuff from my personal chat, and then I also have LRC up on the side there.
Check. Gotcha.
Yeah. So it is gonna be weird. Hi Shane. Do you know you're only streaming on? Yes, I do. Because here's the problem. So Anthony is currently in Ireland, and he has the codes for the LRC Twitch channel.
He has the info we need.
Yes, he has the info that we need. So the only thing that we can do right now is stream from my channel and then just host it over on LRC Podcast. Mm-hmm. So if you guys go over to LRC Podcast and you chat there, you'll see the chat appear in the normal spot on the stream like usual.
Yeah.
It's just this is the best we could do for now since Anthony's not here. So I encourage everyone to go over to LRC Podcast, watch the stream there, even though it's just hosting my channel, and at least there, like your messages and stuff will appear on stream, and also we'll get the viewer count going, so we can also see that.
Yes.
Being held together with scotch tape and a prayer.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I mean, it was either this or no podcast. So we decided podcast.
I'd still
Yeah,
rather do a
we
shitty
can.
podcast and not do one.
Yeah, like ultimately, it's more or less. We could have just did an offline podcast just to get it recorded and just put it up on streaming services later, but we thought, why not just try doing the stream anyway? So here we are. So yeah, it's been a weird couple of weeks.
Leland, your
but-
camera is so good.
Is it?
It's super clear right now.
It's super clear right now. Like, really clear.
I've not changed. Yeah, I'm playing with my lights.
Well, either
you
way,
look-
I
you
feel
look-
like you look great.
You look ultra HD right now. You're looking like you're in 4K.
Yeah, you look extra sharp, if that makes sense. So sharp I could cut myself.
Well, that's a thing that was said.
Leland, you have questions about things that me and Steph were doing this past weekend, so we might as well just jump into that.
Okay, what does EVO stand for?
So EVO stands for evolution.
Yeah.
We all just collectively decided let's just abbreviate it to EVO because it's just easier to say instead of saying evolution over and over again.
Got it. Honestly, I thought it was an acronym for like some sort of video game thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Because today I was like, yeah, I went to Vegas for EVO. And she's like, what is that? And I was like,
Can't watch it on LRC? Okay.
Fighting game tournament.
Steph, Leland, just go to my channel so you can see chat.
Oh.
We're gonna have a chat. We're gonna have a chat list on chat list stream today. Well, you're not gonna show up on stream, but you will show up in the normal chat section on my channel. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I've
okay.
been watching your stream.
Yeah. Okay,
I
good.
am now.
It was
Yeah,
a lot
there you go.
easier to watch to find the chat.
Oh yeah, look,
It's
there's
okay.
12 people are watching. Hi.
Yeah.
It does make more sense to just do it this way. So thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you for bearing with us.
Let's see. Okay, what hotel was it in?
So it's always in the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Is that where you stayed?
No, God
No.
no. We stayed in the Excalibur. Which
Respect.
Yeah,
I've stayed at Excalibur.
yeah, I've never had a chance to stay in the Excalibur before. And Shane out there as the sole chatter in the LRC.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah, it shows up on stream. It's fine.
Oh, I see it now. Oh, like
Yeah.
this.
So yeah. So for all the times I've been to Evo, I've stayed at the Luxor, the Delano, and now the Excalibur. I've not stayed in the Mandalay Bay itself just because super expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but I would like to. I would like to 1 year stay at Mandalay, so it's just even less of a walk back to the room. Which, either way,
just go downstairs.
being the Excalibur, it wasn't bad. It's still like a 30-minute walk to the venue. It's less than that. I'm exaggerating.
It's like 20 minutes walk through the hotels and the casino to get you to the Mandalay Bay. Or
Yeah, in
you
your
could
defense,
walk-
though, I was gonna say the Mandalay Bay is like that place is fucking huge.
It
Yeah, it
is
is.
huge.
Like
It's
it takes you
ridiculous.
like a good 20 minutes just to walk through that hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
We
that
did
was
take the
worst.
tram, Shane.
No, we did
So-
take the tram, but the first time we walked through, and it was like you walk through the Luxor, and then you're like, okay, we're through the Luxor, and then after that, you're like, okay, we're in Mandalay Bay. Then you get past the food court, and it's still a ways to the convention, and they
Yeah.
make you walk all the way like through the outside of the convention to walk through the enter doors to only walk left or right in the same direction to get to all the places you want to go look.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
we did the walk once. We're like, all right, we're just using the tram
Yeah,
now.
let's just take the tram.
Oh, you did that walk 2 months ago. Yeah, that's right. You're working that convention 2 months ago. That's
Oh
right.
Lord! So the first time we did the walk, we passed
Yeah.
by the freaking, what is it? The Thunder from Down. What is it?
Yeah, Thunder
from
Australian
Down
Thunder
Under.
from Down Under. Jesus Christ! So first of
So
all, it starts.
they instantly grabbed Steph.
Yeah, they instantly
mostly
grabbed
because I said grab Steph and they grabbed her.
Well, the guy was just like, "Hey, do you want to take a photo with us?" And I was like, "No." It's just like, "Come on," and then Steph, take a photo, and I was like, "Okay." Yeah, they get really dirty.
Where is
Like-
this photo?
No, I didn't want to pay $30 for it.
Oh
But-
no, I thought it was a
Yeah.
free photo. Like they
No,
just
that's
walk
what
them by. They're like, "Hey, do you want to take some picture with some sweet cheeks?" And you're like, "No." And then they're like, "Come on, slap that ass." And you're like, "Yeah."
Yeah, no, that's what was wild because they literally, like, it was implied, like, oh, this is one of those, like, really quick, free, like, photos. Which Jordan tried to take a photo with his camera, like his phone.
I tried.
And
Yeah.
they said no. They said, don't worry, we got you. Then they have the people who have their little photographer.
It's a photocopy-ophile.
Their thing. Now, the thing is, they pulled me, and then the first guy, like, they started just talking, and they talk so dirty that half the time I was trying to, like, process what they were actually saying to me,
Yeah.
because it was so, like, vulgar and, like, kind of gross. But, like, the guy grabs me the first time, and he was just like, what did he say? He was just like, hey, I'll see you in 9 months. I don't pull out. And I was like, what the fuck? And then another guy was just like, he's just like, hey, what is it? Like, hey, grab our arms. Like, I was supposed to grab both of their, like, biceps. Both of their
Yes.
biceps. And, like, the guy was just like, come on, touch it. It's like touching balls. And in my head, I was like, these are hard. Like, I don't understand what this is.
You've
And
never
then-
touched hard balls before?
And then one of the guys was literally like, what did he say? He was just like, oh, I got a little something on your back. And I was just like, I don't understand what is being said to me right now. And this is all happening while I'm standing there, one, super red, incredibly embarrassed. And then it was just like, one of them was just like, hey, pull up your leg. Or he was like, put your leg up here. Or raise your leg or something. And then he was just like, yeah, this looks like you've done this before. And I was like, all right, cool. And then like, after all that was like probably like, I don't know, 2 minute maybe a minute interaction. He was just like
2 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, a minute or two. They like pull me over to like the table where they go over how much the prices are for the photos. And it was just like, I was just like, wait, how much are these? And he goes, well, it's 30 for this. And I was like, oh, no, thank you. And then I walked away. Like,
look, in my defense, I thought it was just gonna be a quick little. Hi, let's take a quick little picture. I'll use my phone, and we'll just dip out. That's not what happened.
No, it wasn't.
But at least you got some beads out of it.
Oh yeah, they laid me. Is that right? Is that the right?
Yes, sure. They laid you with beads.
Is that the right phrasing?
No,
No.
but it is now.
Oh, okay. Well, it's either that or they beaded me, and I don't like how that sounds.
You know what? Let's stick with laid.
Yeah, they laid me. That was about it.
They beaded me.
It kind of feels like we're in Vegas, the city of sin. We can just say really dirty things to any lady that walks by without really considering maybe she don't like have that stuff said to her.
Yeah, it was so vulgar. I was just
But
like,
also,
oh.
it was Thunder Down Under.
No,
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
hear
yeah.
you. But
I was
it's
just
not
like,
no,
so are
if
you
you
guys-
go to the show,
Yeah, are they
yes.
aggressive there too?
Probably. But if you go to the show, you paid for that service. Like, you know what you're getting into. But Steph
someone to be
Aloysius
aggressive
Agnes just
for me.
walking by, just a photo op doesn't, I don't think deserves that.
Yeah, I was just like, especially after, I was just like, man, they had a lot to say. I'm sure they said more. I just, again, was processing what they were saying to me, so it took a few seconds.
You know what I take issue with? Neither of them had Australian accents.
Of course
I
not.
mean, I wouldn't.
It's called Thunder Down Under. I expect Australian accents. I would expect I expect hot dudes with a hot accent. That's not what we got. We still got hot dudes, but no accents.
You need to go to the Magic Mike show.
Do they have accents there?
No, I'm just throwing out male
Well,
strippers.
at least at the Magic
feel
Mike
like that
show,
would be
I would
fun.
expect hot dudes and normal accents.
There you
normal,
go.
normal as the normal to me. Let's go that way.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I honestly would not. I would not assume they had accents.
Don't do it from down under.
I would have been just like, eh.
Then if I go to Chippendales, I expect chipmunks.
Like, you know what you're getting.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Still weird that it's inside the Excalibur. That's not
That's
the first
where
thing I
it's
think
at?
about. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Beck, come up with a D&D inspired stripper show name. Go.
No, I'm not good at that.
What would the D&D equivalent of strippers show be called other than Thunder from Down Under?
So more questions about Evo. Leland.
So, did you win?
I won 4 times at least.
That's cool. Do you win anything for winning 4 times?
No.
Oh, okay.
I still drowned in pools.
Crossing swords. I see where you're going. Let's put that on the board. I think we can find something better, but it's on the board.
But yeah.
Wait, I got it. Dragons and dongs.
So yeah, I my record was 4-2. The first person I fought, I won against. Second person put me into losers. Then I was on a 3-win streak. Then I got eliminated.
Right on. And
Yeah.
what game were we playing?
I was playing Guilty Gear Strive.
That's right.
No, okay. Let me just. You know what? I need to cancel all channel rewards right now on my stream. So,
Knights of the Pound Table. It's not bad, Scott. It's not bad. It's like
that. You know, that's pretty good.
I do like dragons and dongs, though. It's like
Okay, we can drink water.
Is that everybody or just what's happening? So many
Nope,
things.
you guys are wasting your points now.
Are we all drinking water?
Yeah, let's just drink water.
Might as well everyone drink water. We got it twice.
It's so hot.
Yeah, Steph, how's the heat down there for you today? My dad said it was not fun.
Yeah, it's awful. Especially because
God damn it. Okay, well, I have to eat a bean.
Swords
Oh, well.
and horsery.
Swords and Sorcery. It's 84 right now currently, or at least that's what
It was
said.
105 up here today.
Ew.
Yeah, it's warm. It's summer. But you know what? I'll be honest. When I stepped outside my door to walk to work today, I wasn't hit with the humidity that was here yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, thank God, it's just hot."
I need to get new beans because
Like, I'd rather it just be scorching hot than I hate
than
the
it
humidity.
humid?
I hate it so much.
Yeah, it's awful.
boy.
So I was just like, I was glad it wasn't humid. Oh, that looks safe.
Yeah.
Rotten egg or popcorn.
Oh, well, one of those
I
is
feel
not
like
good.
you would know if it was one or the other.
Well, I'm going to find out today.
I hope it's popcorn for your sake,
Okay.
because you're allergic to eggs. He looks pleased, so I guess that's a good sign.
Yeah, maybe it's popcorn.
Pear?
It's actually juicy pear.
Oh, right on.
Oh, okay.
These are so old that the green of the juicy pear was yellow.
Ew.
we should
Throw
probably
those
get.
out.
We'll get
I should
new
probably
beans.
not.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
should probably
god,
get new beans.
that's fucking next month.
I know.
Oh, God.
God
Yeah,
damn it!
don't eat those anymore. Go throw those
shit.
out.
Yeah, I'll get new beans.
Oh, I had forgotten that was next month. Wow,
That is next month.
that's a thing.
We're about to transition into the themed episodes.
Yeah, trying to work out costumes and what bracket we're gonna do this year.
Yes.
Because we've done candy, and we did horror icons and horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what Anthony said we were doing already. We already talked about it like off camera, and he was like, "No, we did this, so we're doing this." And I was like, "Yes," but honestly, for this conversation, I don't remember what that was. So
Yeah.
when he gets back from the land of Isles, we'll have to talk about that. So
back
you
to-
didn't win,
yeah.
but you had a good
Yes.
time. What did you eat? Because fuck Evo. What did you eat?
We ate a lot of things.
Of course you did. Walk me through it slowly, so I can touch.
Well, okay,
I
it.
think a lot of things you're not going to approve of, but
Yeah,
Of course not. But I always
We did
enjoy
not
hearing.
go fancy. Yeah, we did not go fancy just because we're going to stay indoors. We don't want to leave this area and get
Yeah.
in the car because it was 100 degrees the entire time we were there.
oh yeah,
Sonic.
my AC was broken in the car. So
Yes.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So
we drove
we-
there.
We drove to Vegas with no AC.
Which was,
No.
it wasn't the best, but it wasn't as bad as leaving yesterday.
Yeah, it was worse. It was definitely
It
worse
was
yesterday.
way worse leaving
Yeah.
yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Like, to the point that, like, just for driving, I fucking tanned. Like, I don't know if you can see it.
No, we can.
Oh no, we
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
We can.
it's there.
And then Jordy took over because I got kind of like sleepy driving. So then he took over.
Yeah.
And just for being on the right side on the passenger seat, because the sun hit that way too, I also got tanned on this side. So I was like,
At
okay,
least it's
I just
even.
have extra tanned arms.
We were once coming back from something, and the car I was in was a convertible, and I was in the back seat, and I fell asleep with my face like this. I had a two-face for about 3 days. Like, I did fall asleep. Yeah.
So sorry.
Whatever, it happens.
Yeah, no,
All right,
it was-
so
it was
so
fun.
you stay. Did you order room service?
No,
No.
we just like went down to the various food courts and restaurants that they had within the Excalibur, and yeah, mostly just in the Excalibur, right?
Yeah,
Did you
we
do the
didn't- we didn't really
Excalibur?
venture far.
Yeah.
I've done the Excalibur buffet.
Yes, we did the buffet on Sunday.
Did that.
That was my first Krispy Kreme donuts. Was in the Excalibur walk
really?
path thing there. Yeah.
Yeah, in the food court in the Excalibur.
I had a go ahead.
No, you go, Steph.
I had a conversation with a coworker today when we were talking about buffets because he asked me the same thing, what I ate, and I was just like, well, we did go to one buffet, and that was the Excalibur buffet, and that it was just like, it wasn't the best, but it was most cost effective to be full and not have to eat much.
Look, it was a great $30.
Yeah, but like, out of all the dishes I ate there, I think I really liked two of them the most. And that was some kind of pasta and watermelon.
Tortellini.
It was tortellini and watermelon. That was like the only foods in that whole buffet that I was like, oh my God, this is the best.
Yeah. The food was fine. It was what you would expect at a buffet at the Excalibur.
Yeah.
Take that however you will.
That says a lot.
I had really good wings at some place
Vagabond.
some place called Vagabond in Excalibur. They had really good salt and pepper wings,
which is one of their
wings.
which is one of their sports bars inside the Excalibur.
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah. The pulled pork sandwich was so good.
Oh, there you go.
I really like that.
Yeah, there was that.
I had Schlotzsky's. We had Schlotzsky's for the first time.
The fuck is that?
It's
Schlotzsky's Deli, the sandwich place. It's kind of like,
yeah.
I think you kind of mash them up with like Quiznos, Subway, and Schlotzsky's.
Schlotzsky's.
I don't know. We got that sandwich thinking like, oh, you know what would be nice right now? A sandwich with like vegetables and just, like a fresh sandwich. That was not a fresh sandwich. It was like oily and greasy, and I was just
you got the original Schlotzsky's sandwich.
Yeah, and I thought it
got the
would
roast
be
beef.
originally good, and it was originally too much.
I'm confused. What you mean it wasn't fresh? Do they not have like fresh vegetables there?
It's not that
Did they not make the sandwich in front of you, or you were like, I would like the original, and a woman went to the back and brought out like a sandwich wrapped in plastic?
No. By fresh, I mean like that cold, crisp. Like when you think salad, and you think like, a nice, fresh, refreshing, like a refreshing salad. Like you eat it, and it's like, yeah, I feel like my body needed veggies and freshness with bread. Sure, if that makes sense.
That's how I felt with my roast beef sandwich.
Oh, that's not how I felt after I ate that. I was just like, there's so much grease in this sourdough bread that, like, it almost looked like what a
You had sourdough bread?
Yeah, mine was sourdough bread.
There shouldn't be grease in anything.
So, like, think like an actual, like, loaf of sourdough like this, and then they cut it in half, and then they put meats, like Italian ham, and some lettuce and onions, and it was
probably
oily
should have got like one of the
because it was
meat
probably
sandwiches.
vinegar and oil, so it was like oily and greasy. It was too much. I think at one point I was just like, I think I'm just gonna eat the meat in this, and I didn't even eat the soaked bread. It was
all right.
Actually,
where else did you guys eat?
I had Fat Burger for the first time.
Did you like it?
It was fine.
Oh no, dude! What'd you get? That makes the difference.
I mean, I just got like the original Fat Burger.
Then they did it wrong.
Like it was a good burger. It's
Fat
not
Burger's
like mind blowing though.
Fat Burger's great.
What else did we get? I went to Hot Dog on a Stick because I just wanted a tiny little snack, so I got a cheese stick. But the lady who rung me up could not give it any fucks.
Like, yeah, she works at Hot Dog on a Stick at a Vegas casino.
No, it was so bad. It was so bad. So I walked up, and she was like just leaning on the back bar with like her phone out, just like not giving a fuck. She was just this.
Good start.
Probably on TikTok. Because it just kept, like, it was playing clips, and it just kept getting, like, cut off as she was scrolling. So I just imagined she was on TikTok.
Probably TikTok.
Or, like, IG, whatever. And she was just doing that. And I was just like, hello? Like, at first, and she just did not give a fuck. And I was like, maybe I'm not loud. Because at first, no, I think I first said, excuse me. And she didn't look up. She didn't give a shit. and then I was like, hi, can I order something? And then that's when she was just like, okay.
No, Steph, you were like, hi, are you open?
Oh, are you open? Okay, yeah. And then that's when she came over, and she just, like, I kid you not, like, phone in hand, grabs, like, the food off the stick, dips it, and then puts it in the fryer. And I was like, this bitch, really? Like,
oh, no, ma'am. I would have said something.
I know! And I was just like, oh, God.
Yeah, you were so patient.
I was so close, but I was just like, right now, I can't. It's fine. Whatever.
Like, yes, she's terrible at her job. She was looking down, staring at her phone, and she had no peripheral vision because she has these giant fake lashes. So it was
Jordan
blocking
said
her
her
view.
lashes blocked her view, and that's why she didn't see me.
Look. I'll excuse her poor customer service, if only for the fact that she was a pregnant woman that works at a hot dog on a stick in Excalibur in a food court.
Look, obviously she's made a lot of bad choices, but that don't mean she need to be a bitch.
No, that's what I was just like, girl.
Yeah.
If, like, I feel like you need this job because you're
Yeah,
here
also kind of like,
and
it
you're
looks like you might need this job.
So I was just like, I mean, I would assume you need this job because why else would you be working here? You wouldn't just work here for the luxury, like, you know, like, oh, this is great.
The luxury.
I was gonna say the luxury
of the hot dog on the stick.
But like, she like, I don't know. It was just like, I get it. You're having, I don't know, whatever's going on with you, but like, it's still a job. So like, do your job right. I don't know what to tell you.
So funny. I had because my Vegas trip is in 16 days countdown.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I had this weird thought. I was like, oh, I should probably call the Paris to double check I have a room. Like I got this thought of like, well, I have an itinerary. They sent me one, but that doesn't mean anything. So I called this morning, and after I got through all the menus, there were so many. I was really kind of shocked at how many menus I had to go through just to get to like what I assume was the desk at the hotel.
Oh, the hotel lobby.
I do not believe it was the desk at the hotel. I am pretty 100% sure I was outsourced to India. Like, I was shocked. Like, I could not understand the guy's accent, but he was a lovely individual who helped me out and everything worked out fine. But, like, I told Scott this and we both were laughing. For the first, he stumped me because he answers the phone like, Paris Hotel, Las Vegas Casino. And I was like, he's like, who I have the pleasure of speaking to? That shook me because it's like, well, no, you don't ask me. I ask, okay, because I was just waiting for like the hi, my name is blah blah blah, and he goes, so for the first time ever, I just was stumped. I'm like, Mr. Pierce.
Oh.
I have never in my life ever said someone call me Mr. Pierce.
That's your porn name.
I was like, and then but the way that he responded from there on out was if my first name was Mr.
Oh,
he just kept saying, okay, now Mr., what we're going to do, and I'm like, sir, clearly that's not my first name.
But he asked you what your name was, and that's what you said.
He did, 100%. And I feel that's where the language barrier was coming into play. And I kind of want to be like, are you at the hotel, like right now? Because I envisioned calling the hotel because I didn't think the like Las Vegas casinos had so much phone calls that they outsourced to India. I just didn't think of that. Maybe they do. I don't know.
I don't know.
Or maybe he's just a very nice Indian gentleman who works at the casino. I don't fucking know. But needless to say, everything was fine. But but they couldn't find my thing for a while there because it was under my first name and not my middle name. It was a whole thing. But once they found it was all fine. But as he's like, okay, well, we look forward to seeing you here in Las Vegas, Mister. Just like, I was like, You got it, man. I'm excited.
Do you have like
But-
plans
up,
like
Trevor?
all around the strip to check out?
No, not really. We talked about it the other day, and because I am still wary about the craziness that's going on in the world, and
No,
I'm
that's
every
fair.
day is a different day for me if whether where my panic is at.
Yeah.
Because now we have monkeypox to deal with, so like yeah.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Shane, and we both agreed that we want to do a few things, and we're okay with doing just those few things. Like we were like, yeah, we'll do this, and I kind of toyed because he was like, I don't know if I said this last week, but he was just kind of like, let's go get a nice meal. And I was like, well, what's a nice meal to you? Because a nice meal to you, I feel, is a different kind of nice meal from me. And he was like, like maybe like a $40 to $35 kind of meal somewhere. And I was like, yeah, for that price, I might as well spend $50 and have room service deliver it. And then I can control the situation. Like I can control the food. I can control the AC. I know I'm safe in my little hotel room for 24 hours kind of a situation.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, that's not a bad idea. I was like, I know. But I think we're gonna try and walk the strip and see the dumb touristy shit, because as dumb as it is, I love it. It's so
Same.
stupid. Like
Same.
I've been to the M&M store, but I didn't know until 2 days ago that there's a Hershey store.
Oh
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's at
they
New
make
York,
shitty
New York.
chocolate, but I like their candy. So
Yes, definitely bring an umbrella for the sun, because it is murder out there.
Yeah, it's awful.
yeah, see, Corm, it's a Hershey store. I don't know what that means.
It's exactly
saw-
what you think it is.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
Like, I want to say it's that one path, like going towards New York, when you're coming from Caesars, right?
Sure.
It's like right there. I've seen it, or I've walked outside it. And then the other place I was going to say was like, because I wanted to do this at this trip, but there was no time. I've been wanting to check out the Illuminarium. Basically,
We'll save it for the LRC Vegas trip stuff.
Where is the
okay.
Illuminarium?
it's at Area 15.
15.
Oh, yeah,
Area
that's
15.
where. So we looked into my buddy, not Mike that you know, my other buddy Mike. He went to Area 15, and they have a.
Omega
It's
Mart?
it's hard to describe. It's like
Yes.
it's a bar. At the end of the day, it's a bar.
Yes.
But it's like a nautical themed underwater
Yes.
steampunk. Is this what you okay? But it's not called the Illuminarium.
No. It's
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Like
'cause
something
I looked into
distillery.
that too. Yeah, there's
Spirits Distillery, because I looked it up the other day, and I saw the entry price, and I was like, "Oh, not this trip! Fuck you!"
Yeah, it's a lot, but I'm curious.
I watched a review on YouTube, which made me laugh because the reviewer was like, "It's a really cool bar. There's got a lot of neat stuff, and it looks great for all being plywood." And I was like, that's kind of a backhanded compliment. And he was like showing the video. He goes, "Look at this wall. Isn't it great? Look at all this." Like, he's like, "This beautiful filigree design. Keep in mind, it's all plywood." I was just like, okay. Are you not a legit bar that everything's made of plywood? Like,
yeah.
What do you call it? The Illuminarium? I don't know, because I've like looked pictures at it too. I kind of tried not to spoil myself, but like essentially, and to my understanding, you're in a huge room or multiple rooms where the wall projects different things.
okay.
So like, let's say we're seated on a chair there, and then it just changes, and we're on the moon. And like,
That'd be
we're
cool.
just sitting there, and like the moon, like, what is it? Do you say the moon's face? Is that what it's called? Like the whatever? the
Yes,
fucking-
moon face. Yes.
Is it whatever it is? Like, that's what we're looking at, and then you just see like the darkness surrounding it, and then it'll change to another thing. And maybe we're now in a jungle.
The moon's ass. Oh.
But like, they had different. I think that's another thing that made it complicated, is because they had so many different types of experiences. Where it was like,
Yeah.
they already said that like kids are allowed there, but like after 8:30 it turns into 21 and up only.
That one.
And you get a complimentary drink, but it's like $10 more than what you would normally pay. And it's
Because
like
that's paying for the drink.
Yeah, and it's like, and it's an after
and for no
dark.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, and an after dark experience. Like there's a lot of different things where it's just like,
So we're gonna go there. We're gonna do Omega Mart, and then we go to Luminaria at night
Yeah.
after dark.
that sounds great.
The only thing I know we're doing for sure is because I made reservations for it. Is that we're at the Bally's Hotel Casino. They do the Twilight Zone Blacklight mini golf course, and it's all themed to the old Twilight Zone TV show. It looks really cool, and I talked to the woman on the phone, and she was like, "No, we try to keep people spaced out." And I was like, "All right. I mean, you probably don't when I get there, but
Yeah.
I'll work around that." It looked really cool, like it's all blacklight and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than
They
that,
actually-
and then going to the convention. Saturday, we really don't have much planned past the convention, and I'm okay with that.
And that's totally fine. And
Yeah.
just one word of advice as someone who just got back from Vegas: just keep your mask on. You'll be fine.
Oh,
Just keep your mask on.
I ain't taking that
Yeah.
damn thing off. I'll take it off in the
Yeah.
room.
Yeah, that's generally when I took mine off.
I mean, the
Yeah.
only times I did take mine off was to take a sip of water, but like for the most part, I was covered.
Yeah.
But they,
I mean, the good
they
thing
also
is that,
practiced
well,
at
it's what?
Evo.
They had good protocols.
Yeah, because
Sure. I mean,
they
your
actually asked for you to bring
your
a card
convention
and all
did.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine
Does yours
does not.
not?
No, there's no rules to that convention
Oh
whatsoever.
God.
Yeah, I looked it up, and it didn't. It was just like, we highly encourage you wear your mask. I was like, okay, well, it's a Star Trek convention, and these are all people of science. I'd like to think that most of the people would wear masks, but
No, look, there are actual full on racists that watch Star Trek and they just miss the point.
oh, I know it's so wild. Those people that are like, I didn't know Star Trek getting all woke. Have you never watched Star Trek?
Yeah.
You do know that's literally what it's about.
Yeah, like
like,
overall, just in general, being around, walking around. I mean, there were people. It's not like there weren't people in masks. There were.
Yeah. There are a good
It was
number of
just
people
like,
wearing masks
there was
outside
also-
of the convention center.
Yeah, it was like as soon as they walked out, was just like,
Which is the problem.
yeah. And the worst is like, dude, this is the worst. So like, there were several times where we would be walking and like either somebody coughs or sneezes, and like I've even witnessed people sneeze and take off their mask to sneeze, and I was just like, this
Just
is literally
why?
covering you. Why not just keep it on? And there were
'Cause
several
people
parts
are
where like we
dumb.
just couldn't avoid it, so it was just like we held our breath. We just tried to do what little things we could because
Yep.
it was awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just have a pocket, like just have a thing of sanitizer and consistently sanitize after touching everything,
Yeah.
like
Yep.
literally
Yep.
everything.
That's what we did. That's how we're still safe. I tested myself today. I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
Still nothing.
I have to test myself. I didn't do that yet.
Yeah.
But I'm good.
But yeah,
Should
I'm good too. Back to Evo really quick. So my normal thing is, I play on this fight stick all the time. It's my daily driver, all that good stuff. But while we were at Evo, there was a considerable amount of people who used alternate controller styles, like just straight up using like a PS5 controller, just using the pad on that.
Oh yeah, someone
Or-
was using a keyboard,
Yeah, someone's
like
just using a straight up keyboard.
to like fight, and I was like, what the
A
fuck?
computer keyboard, yeah. But also a lot of players, pro players and amateurs alike, were using hitboxes.
Yeah, which is
They're
kind of wild.
Very, very, very prevalent. This one that I have here is the Snackbox Micro, which is a very, very small version of a hitbox. Let me just put that compared to my actual fight stick.
Yeah, it's
so you
as
can see
big
the
as a
difference there.
Switch, or maybe even bigger than a Switch.
It's slightly bigger than a Switch, slightly bigger.
Okay.
But it's very comfortable in my hand. It's
Yeah.
very easy to play, like to use. So basically, if you're someone that's always been interested in using something like an arcade stick or whatever you want to play fighting games, but you're just not good with using the stick, I would recommend something like a Hitbox, a stickless arcade controller like this.
Yeah.
It's very simple to use. These buttons here, 1, 2, 3, 4, are your movement options. So this is
Left, up,
yeah,
right,
left, down,
down.
right, up, up, right, down, left. So yeah, super fun. I just started using it over the weekend, and I'm slowly getting the hang of it. I really have to rewire my brain to use it correctly, but it's been fun. I've been having a good time using it. And one of the nice things about just going to Evo in general is just everyone there was so nice, you know?
Yeah, I was like learning stories. I was actually telling one of my coworkers about that because obviously I don't play competitive fighting games like that. Like I don't play Street Fighter, I don't play Guilty Gear, I don't play Smash Bros. Or any of that type. But like, well, when we were walking the floor, either JJ or Jordan would.
Shout out to our buddy JJ Artificial Ignorance.
Yeah, he's the one who came with us. Like they would point out certain people and tell me who they are, as like, hey, see the guy right there? He's one of the top 10 Tekken players in the world, and I'm just like, huh, really? In the world? And it'd be like, yeah, or like. There was another guy that they pointed out where he was apparently like, what'd you say, homeless? And he would just like,
yes,
I think,
Reinhardt.
Yeah, he was homeless, and then he just kept going to like the like internet cafes in Japan, and just kept playing and playing and practicing, and eventually worked his way to the top, and now he's like a known person.
Yeah, fighting games literally saved his life.
Does he have a home now?
He does, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay. He is well off now. He participated in like 2,000 tournaments, mostly just to survive, and he did.
Yeah,
so
good for him.
He is an awesome story. And yes, Beck, they just added Bridget to Guilty Gear Strive. Originally, Bridget was born as a boy. Lives his life as a girl, more or less, and now they finally come out as transgender, so we have an official transgender character in Guilty Gear Strive, in addition to a non-binary character in Testament. So lots of representation in Guilty Gear Strive. You love to see it. You love to see it.
What was that other person? There was
one. Yeah. Back to all the different players, the pro players just walking around.
Yeah.
When I lost my second match in Guilty Gear Strive and I was eliminated from Guilty Gear, the number one Nago Ryuki player, Nago, he's my main character in Guilty Gear. The number one player in the world, Hotashi, walked by and like we made eye contact. He gave me a little nod, and I like it warmed my heart. I actually walked up to him and talked to him a little bit, told him he's a huge inspiration to me, which is even why I'm even playing the character the way I do nowadays.
yeah.
And yeah. He was super nice. He just told me to just keep at it, keep going. He ended up getting 5th place in Evo, like, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And then our buddy Michael Galvez, Childish Galvino, he ended up playing on stream against a top Tekken player, and he got washed on stream, which was funny.
But it was cool to see him up there.
Yeah. And then you can actually, I believe JJ posted the video in my Fighting Words channel on our Discord server, which is free to everyone. You're more than welcome to join us over in Fighting Words if you want to talk about fighting games. That's what we do there. It's all about getting better at fighting games together. That's the whole point of the Fighting Words channel in our Discord server. But yeah, so as Galvez was playing his losers bracket matches, he was sitting next to 2 other top players, Arslan Ash and Khan, who happened to be the 3rd and 2nd ranked players in Tekken. Arslan Ash is third. Khan was second, and the Evo champion was a Korean player called Nee. But yeah, it was just really cool just hanging out and just seeing these top players just being normal people, just walking around, just messing around, all that stuff. When I was, for whatever reason, I decided to sign up for King of Fighters 15, even though I have not touched that game in 2-3 months at this point. So I got demolished. But as I was losing my match, I took off my earbuds, and standing to my left was one of the best Street Fighter players in the world. He has a very distinctive voice, and me and JJ were making fun of him a bunch that day, and he just happened to be right there. It was a really surreal moment, but fun. It's cool. I love Evo. Evo was so much fun, and I'm glad that I started going to local tournaments just to build my nerves in a tournament setting, and it really paid off. So I'm looking forward to Evo 2023. Hopefully I get further than I did this year. Maybe Steph will compete. Who knows?
Wait, did you say maybe I will compete?
Yes.
Shit, excuse me? I mean, I haven't tried it, but
Do they have
I'm
a Red Dead
not good at
competition?
those
Because
games.
she'll win. For some reason, you get bloodthirsty on Red Dead.
Oh. Yeah, there was another there was another person that you guys pointed out. The guy who was like laying down. Does he play Smash?
Wait, what?
The guy who uses his mouth. Who's the guy?
Broly Legs.
Why does he use
Yeah.
his mouth?
So
Yeah, so-
he's disabled. So he doesn't have use of his legs, and he has
Yeah.
minor use of his arms.
Okay.
So the way he plays, he uses an Xbox controller, and he mostly just uses like his cheek and tongue to play. And he's
And
like
he's
one
really
of the best.
good.
He's one of the best Chun-Li players in the
Yeah,
world.
it's wild.
In the world.
Because he happened to like roll by. Because he's
Yeah.
like laying down on like what looks like a I don't know how to explain it.
Like a
Yeah,
stretcher?
it's kind of like
kinda like
a
a
motorized,
stretcher. Yeah.
kind of like a motorized stretcher thing that he controls again with his mouth.
But like
Sure.
he was just rolling by, and like people because I didn't know who he was, so I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, he kind of just walked by. But like you started to notice that like people like knew him or was aware of him, like of his presence. So like people were coming up, and it just so happened eventually we came across him again, and then that's when Jordan and JJ had informed me that he's like one of the top players, and I was like, dude,
Yeah.
that's freaking insane. Like that's sick.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like, and that's one of the things that I just love about the fighting game community. It was just there's so many different types of people, and we're all just brought together by loving fighting games and playing fighting games. And that's what we do there. Like, again, one of the top players in the world is Sonic Fox. Every time they win a tournament, they go, "I'm gay and I'm the best. I'm the best player of X game," because Sonic Fox wins a lot of different games.
Yeah.
I think this year they won Skullgirls. Yes, they did. They did win Skullgirls. They didn't win Mortal Kombat this year though, which unfortunate. But Sonic Fox has like 18 medals already, so it's okay. they'll be okay.
Is that their name, or is that the name of the game?
Sonic Fox is their name.
Oh, okay. I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know that game. Is that another friend of Sonic's?
Yes. Sonic Fox is the furry. Sonic Fox is a furry.
Are they in furry persona while they're there? Because it's hot.
Sometimes yes. Sometimes
yeah.
yes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you know it smells in that suit.
Yeah.
Oh,
But this year, they toned it down just because it was really hot. So I assume they just didn't want to put themselves through that.
They read the room. They were like, it's 150 degrees
Yeah.
outside. I think I'm more chill.
But so one of the funniest things was we mentioned it long time ago. Like I think we're talking about what type of fashion do we want to be able to wear, basically.
oh, I think that was a topic at one point.
That was a topic like a long time ago. But my thing was I wanted to start getting into like Japanese streetwear or tech wear, but I've always been kind of self-conscious about it because like, oh, I'm gonna look like a weirdo. Went to Evo and half the people there were dressed that way. I'm like, okay, I like That
It's
was
a style.
yeah.
It's in.
Yeah, it made me feel good. It's like, okay, cool. I'm not some weirdo. And if I am, we're all weirdos together. That's
As
cool.
long as you keep your big booby anime girl t-shirts.
Oh, 100%. Because
I saw-
yeah, like I was wearing my Monat shirt, which is very, very boobalicious. Which you can see part of it in my last Instagram post.
Yeah.
I strategically hid some things with my Evo badge. But Steph, you were saying something. I cut you off.
Oh no. In addition to walking around, they had an artist alley with a lot of cute stuff.
Yes.
I
yes.
found one lady who has a love for otters as much as I do.
It's true.
I got 3
Like that.
things.
Like that's her main thing. That she just drew a bunch of otter stuff.
Yeah. I got this little charm. I don't know if it's going to show. But it's like a little bottle, almost. Like it looks like it. Oh, it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a,
If
here's a
anything,
sticker.
take a picture and post it in the pod talk.
Yeah. Here's like a tiny little bottle. Like it's a message bottle. And then there's like 3 little otters and water and stars. And then after, they also have this really cute keychain of Chica in a trash can that I thought was fucking adorable.
It's Chika Fujiwara from Kaguya-sama Love is War.
She's so damn cute. There's that.
Yes.
I got stickers.
Oh, you don't have the big... Oh, that was from Comic-Con. Never mind.
Oh, the big Chica, it's over there.
Yeah.
But I did get...
Bunny Girl Senpai.
Yeah. It's a really cute anime. And then more cute little stickers, but
The
that's really
anime
all I
is
got.
Rascal does not dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, by the way.
And then a lighter with like the Resident Evil thing. But
Yes.
You can't really see it from this
Got
background.
got it too. So it's a lighter. It has the Resident Evil green herb on it, and on the reverse side it says, "Will you take the green herb? Yes or no?" So that was cool.
Does it say on there? That was Blade, right?
Yes. Well, Blade. Yes. Yes.
That's a callback.
Yeah.
What else you got, Steph?
Oh no, that's
You
it.
took you took a dirty ass picture of Kirby with a big old dick.
Oh yeah. No, because somebody had that. Someone had that at their stand, and it was just like a muscular fucking Kirby, and I was like, ew. And then right
Muscular
next to
Kirby.
it was like that giant acrylic like print of just like Kirby with just super buff, and then they purposely had something covering his enormous, I'm assuming dick now that you pointed it out. I just thought that was a sticker. I didn't even think that that's what it was.
How could you not? It's where it was placed.
I mean, yeah. But I didn't think it was going to be inappropriate.
Really?
I don't know. There was a lot of stuff walking around where I was just like, oh, okay.
Are there cosplayers?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, there was.
Not to the extent I imagine like a San Diego, but enough.
Oh, no. There was like select.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not like it's not like you're going to Comic-Con and WonderCon sort of thing. But yes, there are people who still cosplay
Right
at
on.
Evo. Because the way it's basically one part tournament, one part convention. So everything takes place in the convention center. One area is cordoned off for doing all the tournament stuff, all the brackets, all the pools and whatnot.
Yeah.
Where you have like 6 main stages. And then the other side, that's all the different booths for Artist Alley and for all the different sponsors and whatnot. And, they brought the Street Fighter 6 cabinets out there.
Oh, we watched
you know-
that trailer the other day with the new character.
With Kimberly?
Is she the cool with the chick with the dreads?
Yes, hell yeah, dude.
She looked-
I was
Kimberly's
like-
so goddamn awesome.
I was like, all right, that character looks
Hey,
pretty
Jackie.
cool.
Yeah, like Kimberly looks awesome, and
And
they
then
brought back Jury.
And then they had some cat chick.
Yeah, Jury.
I was like,
she was.
I don't
she
know who
was
the
first-
fuck that is.
Yeah, she was first introduced in Street Fighter 4, and her fandom has only gotten stronger.
I imagine so.
And then especially with Street Fighter 6 being built in the RE engine, the facial animations are so good. Jury looks like a goddamn psychopath because she is. and you can really see it in her face now, and it's great.
It was funny, like, she looked like Punchline, if you're familiar with that character, Joker's new girlfriend that came out a couple years ago. And I was like, did someone just rip off this Street Fighter character? Because that's pretty much that same fucking character. I was like,
Maybe. I don't know.
I was like, all right. No, yeah, you're right. The animation was really, really good. I was like, okay. And then I was like, I thought this game came out like so long ago.
No, Street Fighter 6 is not out
honestly,
yet.
I thought it had come out and gone, and that we'd already talked about it. It was like coming soon. It was like, okay, I guess this hasn't come out yet.
And one of my favorite tidbits, if you actually like read the bios for Kimberly, it says that she is a fanatic for 80s music, so that's why she always carries a Walkman with her. But they mention she's a particular fan of a character who we will not talk about yet. That's like what it actually says.
Oh.
And really, in the Street Fighter universe, there's only one character that I could think of that is actively a musician, and that is a man by the name of DJ, like my favorite character next to Cammy. Like, so I can't wait. I can't wait for DJ to be announced.
I mean, how many characters are they going to have in this game? Probably like 40, 50?
Something around there, probably. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. Like there was that massive leak where they showed where the entire roster leaked. So I know who's already going to be in the game.
Right on.
But I'm still looking forward to all the reveal trailers because I just want to see how they're different. Because like Kimberly is a mixture of two previous Street Fighter characters in Guy and Zeku, but she's the new age of Bushinryu, which is their style of fighting. So I'm looking forward to it. Juri looks mostly unchanged. Probably just some properties of her moves are different now, but yeah, everybody's looking good in Street Fighter 6 so far. So I am looking forward to that. There's also a bunch of cool looking indie fighting games coming out soon. One of them is called Rushdown Revolution, which is literally just Smash Bros. Melee, but made today. And it looks good. I want to try it out sometime soon, but I haven't gone around yet.
That DC game is now available, so we should all probably download that.
Multiverses, yes.
Multiverses.
Yes. If you're interested in playing Multiverses with us, you should probably download it, and we'll go from there. I need to check if it has cross-platform play, because that will be.
Beck already got it. They're ahead of all of us.
Well, there you go.
Like I think mine just finished downloading a little bit earlier today.
Honestly, I keep forgetting to look for it when I go on because I've been Fall Guysing this.
Yeah.
I haven't turned it on in a while.
Those bastards, they're gonna get so much money from me.
Yes. Okay. Really quick. Multiverses is cross-platform between everything.
Oh, right.
So PlayStation, Xbox, PC, crossplay, so we could all play it. Good. Continue, Leland.
Okay.
I mean, they added Disney characters this week, and that was just they added the Jungle Book characters.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, so I had to get me a Shere Khan. Yes. I was like,
Oh my god.
all right. Yeah, no, that game it's stupid. It's so stupid, but I enjoy it, and it's mindless. Like, you don't have to really think; you can just go. And some days you're good, and some days you're bad. Like, you know,
true.
Yeah, so it's a good time. I like that it's mindless, and I don't have to think much at it. I'm like, and they're cute.
It's something like one of those games where you're just like, I don't know. I have 10 minutes. I don't know what I want to do. Let's play Fall Guys really quick. You know?
Yeah, I wish that we could have more than. I wish it was less than 10 for a private room. Like, I think that's ridiculous. They get 10. Like, that's a hard number to get. Like, 6 is digestible. Hell, even 8 makes more sense. But like 10, I'm like, damn, dude.
Like, I either lessen the number for private matches, or up the party limit for everything else.
Yeah,
but it's
like, 4 is
10 people
dumb
max
too.
for your party. Yeah. Like, I want 10 friends. We just all hop into a lobby with 50 other people. That'd be cool. Like, I don't know why that's not a thing.
Yeah, maybe someday, but
we got a
maybe someday.
We got a Yakuza game.
Yes. This month's PlayStation Plus games are Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is the
And Tony
more
Hawk's
RPG.
Pro Skater 1 and 2.
Yes, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, the remake. So the good ones. And then the third game was
Little Nightmares.
Little Nightmares, yes, which Steph played on stream. You could check it out on her channel,
I just have to play
twitch.tv/Stephanoids.
Yeah. I'll get there. I haven't streamed in a while.
Same.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. I'm chilling. It's too hot. It's too hot to do anything right now.
I would know. I was in that room with you. I know it's hot.
Yeah, this is terrible. It's not fun.
That's right, Beck. You do.
Summers in California.
Yeah. Wild to me that there's just no air conditioning units built into houses in San Diego. It's
weird,
fucking
right?
wild.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's fucking wild.
Well, I chalk it up to it probably wasn't that hot back in the day.
Yeah, probably.
But global
And
warming.
with the prices that are,
But global
with the prices
warming
they're
isn't
charging,
real. There's no such thing as climate change. So
but with the prices they're charging and no AC, that is ridiculous.
it's a lot of
Oh, we're gonna
ridiculous
pay
things.
even more if we had AC though.
I know.
Way more than.
That's dumb.
Yeah,
It's stupid.
yeah, it's terrible. Trying to
Oh,
think what else. Oh,
Leland, have you watched Prey?
No, not yet.
Okay. Okay.
But all the boys liked it, and they won't stop talking
Yeah.
about it.
Yes. No spoilers. No spoilers. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
We did finish Our Flag Means Death finally.
Oh, okay.
That was a slog.
Well, was it?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of show it is.
Yeah.
Like we got to the end of it. I was just like, okay. I don't know. Like Anthony really liked it, and he was like, "That's the kind
Yeah.
of show it works for me." And I was like, "All right." I mean, everybody has their own thing, so I'm not gonna judge his decision. But I was just like, man, for me that show was a slog, and I really felt bad because I like everybody involved with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Hi,
was
Miss
a-
Rochan.
But we did watch the first 2 episodes of Sandman, and I'm on board for Sandman though.
Yeah, I'm gonna start that soon.
I did like that one.
Yeah.
But, of course, it's got like nerd rage all over the internet and inside the store. People just like, they changed it. Well, did they? Or they made it better? Because that story is kind of convoluted,
Yeah.
She wasn't black. Well, she is now. So, oh, well,
Yeah, like
Yeah, I had some guy in the store who was just like, they changed everybody's, their look. And I was just like, you said look, but I feel I know what you meant by that word.
yeah.
So yeah, but I don't know. It's even if you think it's boring, like not you specifically, but just like in general, like the royal you thinks it's boring. It is so beautifully shot that like who cares?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'm watching that Only Murders in the Building on Hulu.
Yes. I'm in season 2. I think the 3rd episode.
That's where I'm at. Shane says that they may or may not have told you who the murderer was in episode 8, and I was like, okay, I'll get there and let you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I my problem with the show is that Martin Short is a lot,
Yeah, he is. he is.
and that's like, you're a lot to take.
And one thing that I just can't shake is the fact I just keep thinking, if Chevy wasn't an asshole, he'd be in this show.
Yeah, he'd be one of the neighbors or something.
Yeah,
But who's fucking killing it is Selena Gomez, who like
she's so good.
I
She's so
had
good in
no
it.
idea. Like the only thing I ever saw her in was that terrible movie she did with Ethan Hawke, where like it was called like Fast Getaway or some nonsense, and she was like she like stole a car that was his car, and it was so me and Anthony literally walked out. Like it was one of the worst movies we ever watched. Like we walked out of it, and I was like, I don't know who this chick is, but she's terrible. But she has learned, and like she's amazing in the show.
She's really good.
Like she's aged, and then I
you
found
go.
out. I was talking to Mike today. Apparently, she has lupus, so she's
Yeah.
constantly tired. And I was like, you would never know it. She covers it so well in her performance that her performance comes off like an apathetic millennial, and that's kind of her character.
Yeah.
But like, you would never know that she's probably in a lot of pain. And I was just like, good for her. Like,
Yeah.
I like the show. I just wish it wasn't so Martin Short heavy.
Isn't he like an executive producer?
Yeah, no, it's his fucking show, but that's not the point.
He's kind of just that character.
Yeah, he's been the same character for like 25 years. I'm always just like, you're a lot. I need you to take it down about 25%. No, that's about. You guys were traveling. So would you guys watch in the hotel room, or would you guys just chill out in the hotel room and not do much?
So
Oh, Jesus.
So while we're chilling in the hotel room, we made the realization that our good buddy JJ, Artificial Ignorance, Twitch.tv/Artificial Ignorance, has never watched Community.
yeah,
So we just started
What?
watching Community season 1.
yeah. We got to like episode.
We got to Modern
14
Warfare.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like the end of the season.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
still
we
2
watched
more
the whole
episodes.
Yeah, I
of
was just
Modern
like,
Warfare.
you're at the end at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just like, because we started to watch it, and you know, he was like enjoying himself, like watching it. And then I was like, he's like, I've never seen this show. And I was like, wait, what? And he was like,
Yeah.
no, I've never watched this. And I was like, let's start with episode 1. And it was just like rewatching it all over again. And it was still so good.
The thing
God,
about
so good.
like those first 8 episodes, 6 to 8 episodes, they don't know what the show is yet, and
Yeah.
and it's still very mean.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
like to the point where you're like, oh, I don't want to spend time with these people. But then there's something in like 7th or 8th episode, something happens where like it clicks. You're like, oh, they found the show, and the show isn't being mean to each other. It's this.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like, honestly, all my rewatches, I usually just start with like the 7th or 8th episode. I skip the first 6 because they're just so mean to each other. I was like, oh, I'm good.
forget
I
how
don't want to
much
watch the
happens.
meanness. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we were watching it, when we were rewatching it, I was like, dude, this is just episode 2. And
Yeah.
then it was just like, I don't remember this much happening. And it's like, this is in season 1? And yeah, there's just a
Yeah,
lot.
it was crazy seeing like all the like now we know our callbacks like from season 4, 5, 6, but like all the start episode 2,
Yeah.
like episode 4, like
Yeah.
from
And
back then,
and all
like,
those character actors are in there from the beginning, like the old man and shit. Like they're
Leonard.
all back there.
Oh,
You just
Leonard.
like they're in the
Baba
first
Booey.
season, but they're just like walking back
Yeah.
and forth. Like they're not important to the story.
Yeah.
But it's so why you're like, wow, that guy later is gonna be a big deal in this show. Like, it's-
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Dean Pelton does not become
Oh,
the
no.
Dean that we know until like Modern Warfare. Like
Yeah.
that's when there he is. Like
yeah. Like those first that first season, he's very much just like Jeffrey.
yeah.
You know, it's like- No, one of my favorite lines is in the Halloween episode in season 2 where they're all zombies, and he's just
Yeah.
like, Jeffrey, you have to tell me the truth. Are you a zombie? He says it like so matter of fact, like, are you a zombie?
Oh, I love that show.
Have you watched
show.
any of the new Harley Quinn?
No, not yet.
He plays the voice of the Riddler.
Oh.
Yes, it
Yeah.
works, and
Yeah.
there's an episode 3 of season 3. They do like the villains, I guess, have an award show. Who was the best villain of the year? Kind of
I
nonsense.
think I saw the episode. Yeah.
And it was just so weird. And like he's dating the Clock King, and they keep making fun of it because they're just like keep calling him the Cock King, and he's just like it's
Yeah.
clock with an L, and they're like, sure it is.
Oh my God.
I was like, this show is so filthy. Yeah, it's a good time. That show's great.
Yeah. I need to also watch Doom Patrol. I only got through like the first 4 or 5 episodes. I need to get through it all.
That's
I was
it gets
enjoying it.
better.
Yeah.
It gets
Yeah.
so much better.
Yeah.
But
Lots of good things to watch.
all right,
I'm
you
like
guys
trying
want to
to
wrap this up because it's Steph's hot and you just got back and it's tired.
Oh, yeah. No, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I still got so many bags to unpack.
Yeah, I was
Steph, you have anything to talk about really quick? I saw you like looking up something on your phone, so.
I don't know what I was looking up. No, I was just like saying stuff that I watched.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to think of like stuff that I watched. We watched a Blumhouse movie that I got at Redbox.
Dash Cam.
Because it was like a free movie or whatever, and we watched Dash Cam, which was a movie.
It was interesting.
Not every
Like,
Blumhouse movie's
we
a
had a
hit.
good time watching it, but
Yeah,
like
we
I'll
had a good time watching it. My biggest issue with the movie is the main character is just so
Sucks.
detestable.
she sucks.
Like she's no mask MAGA. Like that's who she is.
Yeah.
Literally.
They didn't hide that at all. Like, that's not even a spoiler. Like, she straight up had a hat and is just very, like, it was so, like, in the worst way, like, appropriate for the time now, because it was just, like...
Yeah. It's a movie that takes place during COVID, and she's just an asshole.
Yeah, she's
like...
just, she's
I
one
don't
of
know
those
anybody
people,
in this movie.
Yeah, she's one of those people
Yeah.
where it's just like, ma'am, you need to use a mask, and she's just like, here, it's right here, and like doesn't even put it on. It's just like,
it's just she's just so insufferable.
yeah.
Yeah,
that one
I'm
was-
watching the trailer without sound, and I don't need to see the rest of it.
Oh, that's
Like,
fair.
She looks terrible.
We watched that. We watched
But-
Prey.
But it wasn't. I did enjoy Dashcam. I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
All in all, I just did not like her as a character.
We finished Resident Evil.
Yes, the Resident Evil show. Yes.
Yeah, we finished the
Did
Resident
you
Evil.
see that
show.
got picked up for a season 2?
It did.
Yeah.
Wow.
How?
Really?
How?
Wait.
How?
That was what I read.
How?
Maybe it won't happen, but that's what I read.
Oh, wow.
How?
I know there was another movie we watched. but I
That
guess
show
I
too,
forgot.
just filled with the worst main character of all time.
Yeah. We won't get too into it. Oh, and then I also wanted to watch. I want to watch Bullet Train,
Yes, I want to watch Bullet Train as well.
and I also want to watch The Gray Man. Still, The Gray Man.
Yes,
Right.
the Great
Gray
Man.
Man,
Yes.
yeah.
The Gray Man. I still want to watch that. But we did watch. I did
Prey.
watch Prey.
Yes, on Hulu. You can
I
watch it
will
today
admit,
if you have Hulu.
no spoilers. I had to give it a second watch because my opinions
Okay,
on
look,
it.
look. Here's the thing. After we finished the movie, I asked Steph, "What'd you think?" She's like, "It's okay. You know, yeah, it was all right. It was enjoyable." I was like, "Oh, so you didn't like the movie?" She's like, "No, it
I
was okay." I'm like, so you
Said it was
didn't
all
like
right.
it?
It was enjoyable. And you're like, so
The-
you
the
didn't like
words
it?
you
And
were
I was like, I
using.
did not say I did not like it. My specific words was, it was all right, it was fine, it was enjoyable. I never said I hated it or didn't like it. Because if I didn't like it, I'd actually say I didn't fucking, or like I didn't like it, I didn't fucking like it. It was
Yeah.
all right, it was fine. I watched it again because I don't think I gave it the attention it deserved. And I thought I was being a little harsh. I never said I didn't like it. I watched it again and I was like, oh yeah, I did enjoy it. It was sick. See?
She really gave off the impression that she just did not like the movie.
I don't think I
at
was in the
all.
right
She's like,
state of mind.
Some of the effects were cheesy, like some parts are corny.
Yeah, but I love cheesy, corny stuff. I think I was just too high and too
but I feel like-
exhausted from yesterday that I wasn't in the right set of mind. Therefore, why I said it was all right, it was fine, followed by it was enjoyable. I gave three descriptions of the movie. Clearly, it took me a while to get to my opinion.
I mean, but like all those words that shouts, "Oh, it's a 3 out of 5." You're like, no, it's a 4. I'm like, those are not the words you use for a 4.
I know, but I didn't hate it. I didn't not like it.
She
And then
almost said I
watched-
didn't like it.
And then I watched it again with my sober thoughts and was just like, yeah, it was really good. I felt bad
Like,
that it made it seem like
this-
I judged
this
it
girl-
poorly.
This girl looked me dead in my eyes and said, I wanted more Predator. I was like, what do you mean?
I told you I wasn't in the right state of mind.
What, when you watch the movie, Leland, just think of Steph saying, I think it needed more Predator.
Okay.
But I think they did a real good job on costume and how it looked. I think it was very
Yeah, it was dope as hell.
It looked nice.
That movie was so cool. I liked it a lot.
Yeah. Badass.
So I think right here is where we should wrap it up for the day.
Yeah.
Because the show does feel kind of weird when Anthony's out here. I feel like we stole his keys and we're just like in his house right now. We're just, like when he's not here.
Yeah.
He's
That just
often
feels weird.
he's often in travel adventures, not liking things in other countries. So, yeah.
Back.
Lord.
Well, remember in part 2 back when he was like, "You want some candy?"
You want some candy? Want some candy?
Wait, the Predator actually said that?
Well, he hears a kid say it to him, so he
Yeah.
he uses it later because they can't speak English, so they record.
So he just repeated it?
He just repeats it
Okay.
and it's real creepy the way it's said, and it's like in a cemetery and he's hiding. He's just like, "You want some candy?" And you're just like, "What the?" Fuck?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay,
No.
well.
Yeah, so let's
let's
get
end it
on
here.
out of here. Let's mosey. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. Steph, where can people download and listen to this podcast?
You could download and listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play,
Yeah.
Stitcher.
Yes, Stitcher,
Libsyn.
yes. Yes, also those are
Right.
there's also many other places you could listen to the podcast. You could go to any of those places. We appreciate it. Leland, if people had more topics to suggest for us in future podcasts, where could they send those?
Okay, you can send all your questions that you think we should ask on the show to LORCpodcast@gmail.com. I now have access to said email. Finally remembered the password.
That's
I have
awesome.
added all the questions. We're up to 60 today, so we need more.
No,
So-
let's not use LimeWire, which is now an NFT thing.
Oh, really?
that
What about
like
Morpheus? Is that
CompuServe.
still a thing?
Oh no, I'm thinking Napster. Napster came back as a NFT thing.
Napster's back?
What?
Wow.
I believe that's what it was. Yeah,
it
it was either
still
Napster or LimeWire. One of them
It
went into
came
NFTs.
back.
Was Napster like a
Yeah.
cat logo? Was that a cat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Oh,
about to say it was
Kazaa.
Napster.
It was Kazaa that
I
did
thought
it.
I thought Steph, you would have said, wasn't Napster a cat? And that was your whole topic. And I was like, no, not at all. Like I don't.
I
mean-
remember Napster.
Remember
Kazaa,
when
LimeWire.
remember when Afro Man's career was made by Napster because everyone just downloaded because I got high. He became famous.
Jesus, oh my god.
I remember some of my songs got fucked up, and it would just have that. I did not have sexual relations with that. Yeah. It would be there.
Wow.
Yeah.
What part of the outro were we on?
Yours. Where can they find you if you are on the internet?
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear and on Twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear. I will start streaming a lot more in the next few weeks. I hope so, at least. That's the plan for me to start streaming more. So that'll be on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Friday, Sunday, or things will be mixed up. We'll see what happens. Steph, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at Stephnoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. I'm working on my galleries for Pixelated Geeks. So
Nice.
tune in. I'll tweet when I post.
Leland, where can people find you on the internet?
You can follow my art adventures at Leland Pierce Art. I am just taking a month off from any themes, and I'm just doodling whatever the fuck I want to doodle.
Ooh.
I'm getting ready for October, so yay! Get ready for
Yay.
October. And you can follow me on Twitter, where I occasionally will say something mean or retweet towards things at Mild Chuckles. Still need to get 25 followers. I'm staying steady at a 17.
We're gonna get you there. It's gonna be great.
And if you would like to play with Anthony's fight stick, you can follow him on most social media platforms at Spooky the 13th.
You know what? Solid. Yeah. I wasn't sure where you were going to go. Like, I thought you were just going to put it on Front Street and be just like, if you want to play with Anthony's dick, Spooky the 13th. Those are nice, bold. Bold to go that vulgar, but no, fight stick works. Yeah.
And remember, you can follow the podcast on most social media platforms like YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, LRC Podcast, or just search for League of Ridiculous Conversations Podcast, and we'll probably pop up. So, until next time, in alphabetical order, I'm Jordan.
I'm Leland.
And I'm Steph.
And we will see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.